Everybody, this is a quick tutorial on how to update the introductory assignment in your online hybrid or blended course. So to begin, I want to start in the professional development portal and show you a few resources that will be helpful to you. From the professional development portal menu, select Blackboard support, and then you're going to need two items. If you scroll down to the approved syllabi templates and important dates, you'll see the census dates and last date of withdrawal here. So for summer, the census date for a regular 8-week session is May 18th. So these are this is some important information you'll need when you're updating your introductory assignment. Another important tool is in the course prep folder. So you'll click there. And if you scroll down to step 2B, you'll see the how to set up an introductory assignment quick guide. So if you just select that attachment, it will open up a Word document, and it gives you step-by-step directions on how to set up the introductory assignment, how to configure the settings, and any other important information. So this is a really important document that will guide you through step-by-step how to do this. So I'll have that document open, and then I'll go back to I do want to make sure I have these dates open as well. All right, so I know May 18th is the census date. Now I'm going to go back to my course. I'm going to edit the introductory assignment by selecting the drop-down arrow and edit the test options. Any red font directions, we need to go ahead, we need to read them and then get rid of them. I would update the blurb here with the census date or the date of my first assignment, whichever I prefer there. So I'm going to put, what was that date? May 18th. So I'll put here May 18, and I can bold that again by highlighting it and selecting bold. Then I will scroll down and I will set up the next few sections exactly how this guide tells me to. So open in the new test window, yes. Make available to students, yes. Add a new announcement for this test, no. Multiple attempts, leave blank. Score attempts using, we're not going to alter that. And then the rest of these, the forced completion, the set, the timer, we're just going to leave all of those blank. This part is important. The display after, we're going to leave alone. The display until is going to be very important that you select the census date. So I'm going to check that box, select the calendar and the census date. Is that right? May 18th. Let me fix that. May 18th. So that's the census date. I'm going to select the clock, and you'll always scroll all the way to the bottom and select end of day. The next item, we need no password. We're going to scroll down to the due date. We'll check that box. Again, that will be the same as above. We'll go to May 18th is our census date. Click on the clock. Scroll all the way down to end of day. And then we always want to check, do not allow students to start the test if the due date has passed. Everything else you leave as is and you click submit. So now your introductory assignment is set up so that it's available when the course is available. It will end on May 18th and students will no longer have access to that. They have to complete this introductory assignment to be able to have access to your course content. Now, when you copy a course, you'll see that now you have 2 introductory assignments and 2 course content folders. The first thing to do is to make sure that all the adaptive release is off of everything, and everything is not hidden. So I'm going to start at the bottom. I'm going to select this course content folder. This is the one that has all my content in it, so I want to make sure that that's the one that is set up with adaptive release instead of this empty one. I don't want to have to do all that work over. So to begin, I'm just going to select the drop down arrow, adaptive release, and turn everything off. In this, we're not going to use the introductory assignment. You're going to select none and submit. So now there's no more adaptive release here. This is hidden. I don't want it hidden. I want to select the drop down arrow, edit the test options, and I want to uncheck that box so it's going to continue to display. I don't have to do anything else here, and click submit. So now there are no adaptive release conditions. This item is available. This item is available. This says that adaptive release is enabled here. I don't want that. So I'm going to select the drop down arrow, adaptive release, come down to the grade center column, scroll up and select none. Click submit. So now you're working your way from the bottom to the top to make sure that there's no adaptive release on any item and everything and nothing is hidden. So far we've worked our way through here. We have everything available, nothing's hidden, and no adaptive releases on anything. So now we just start deleting what we don't need. This is an old introductory assignment. You can tell because it has the old date. I can just delete that. I'm going to click the drop down arrow, delete. Are you sure you want to delete it? Okay. So now we have two course content folders. This is the empty one. There's nothing in it. So I'm going to select the drop down arrow and delete. Yes, we want to delete it. So now all you're left with is the new introductory assignment that you've just set up and your course content folder with all your content. So we want to make sure that this introductory assignment is set up so that the students have to complete it before they can have access to the course content folder. So on the course content folder, we'll select the drop down arrow, adaptive release. So this folder will be released based on certain conditions that students complete this introductory assignment. And that's all you have to do. You just go to the grade section, select a grade center column. You're going to select that introductory assignment and click submit. So now this folder has been set up with adaptive release. It will only be available to those that complete this introductory assignment on or before May 18th. And that's it. Your course is ready. If you have any questions or need any help, please feel free to reach out. We're happy to help in any way. Thanks, everybody.